Welcome to another episode of The Brand Called You, a podcast and podcast show that brings you leadership lessons, knowledge, experience, and wisdom from hundreds of successful individuals from around the world. I am your host, Ashutosh Garg, and today I'm delighted and privileged to welcome a very, very accomplished entrepreneur who was earlier a professional, Mr. Ashish Khare. Ashish, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Ashutosh. Thank you for inviting me in this show of yours. I've gone through a couple of episodes and I've seen that, how you conduct. I'm sure we will be able to do the justice on the topic today.
Very interesting. Ashish is the founder and CEO of MentorKart, and आज हम उसके बारे में बात करेंगे. पर आशीष, रिकॉर्डिंग से पहले मैं आपकी बात सुन रहा था.
जी.
आप पन्ना से आए एंड आपकी इतनी अमेजिंग जर्नी रही है. तो MentorKart शुरू करने से पहले अगर आप थोड़ा संक्षिप्त में मुझे अपनी जर्नी के बारे में बताएं, दैट वुड बी वेरी नाइस.
श्योर. आशुतोष, जर्नी ऐसी रही कि पन्ना से जब मैं आया, टियर 3 सिटी कहते हैं हम उसको, आज भी मैं कहूँगा टियर 3 है. एंड दिल्ली इज लाइक टियर 1. इट वाज लाइक वेरी कंफ्यूजन स्टेट फॉर मी. एंड कोई अपनी जिंदगी में एक स्टेट ऐसी है जो नहीं रहना चाहेगा कभी. वो है कंफ्यूजन. इफ वी हैव कंफ्यूजन and if we are not moving to clarity, there is a big problem.
बिल्कुल.
In whatever we do in our life. So जब मैं यहाँ आया तो बहुत सारे इश्यूज थे. मैं इंट्रोवर्ट था, इंग्लिश आती नहीं थी, बात करना आता नहीं था, लोगों से कुछ पूछना करना आता नहीं था. सो धीमे धीमे करते करते बहुत कुछ किया. एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप तो हम बाद में आए in terms of professional journey after 20 years, and then I got into entrepreneurship. We'll talk about more on that. But in the early stage, apart from the study and job, I have done almost everything. I've done sales, starting from refilling the typewriter, electronic typewriter refill, to selling on a Pragati Maidan tea stalls, or in a chaat pakoda shops in Pragati Maidan. I used to go and do, because I was introvert. So somebody told me, "Ye sab karo, right? You get into all this, and then your hesitations will go away." Started teaching students of DPC school. After that, some of the I was good in mathematics at the point of time, and CA student used to have intermediate maths early stage, and so I used to take crash courses of that also, and then computers. So all that has happened, and after that I went into job somehow. Started with company IT industry at that point of time in 99, when the IT was starting, booming. In fact, not starting. 95 was internet came, and after that things were changing a lot. So I joined that industry. Thankfully, it was growing time for all of us. In 99, when I joined and worked in that company for 17 years, till 2016, that was my professional life. From early stage executive, around 20th employee of the company. I stayed till 1,000 plus employees and grown the company along with other leaders, and learn almost everything in whatever I was doing. Acquired customer worldwide, traveled across the globe, did large partnerships with the various large companies and all that. And after that, when I was doing, one thing was clear, that the people is important, right? So whatever you do, the people, the team, that is more important. So I became, kind of person who was more of a mentor to my people, and I was blessed with a lot of mentors who helped me also to grow, and even they help me today also to grow. And so that was in my mind कि क्यों ना हम ऐसे बहुत सारे लोग जो टियर 3 से आते हैं, टियर 2 से आते हैं, या इवन टियर 1 में भी बच्चे जो कॉलेजेस यूनिवर्सिटीज में पढ़ते हैं. आई एम नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट IITs and IIMs. आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट आफ्टर दैट. Even in IIT, I mentor. I have been mentoring IITs and IIMs people, students now also. There is a lot of confusion in various stages.
Correct.
तो मेरा माइंड ये था कि एक प्लेटफॉर्म ऐसा होना चाहिए that where we bring industry people, career coaches, industry mentor, life coaches, everybody at one place, and the other people who want to, have confusions, or they want to learn various things, and create that technology platform and create the reach. So that is how the MentorKart till journey happened.
Fascinating.
In the process, both my startups, like one startup I did in US, I told you on the IT space called Data for Digital Transformation, D4DT, which is right now in Seattle, is basically that both the startups raised fund, grown them, and yeah, MentorKart is journey which is started.
Fantastic.
Nothing is destination.
I
It's
agree.
just ongoing things.
So let us talk about MentorKart.
जी.
तो मुझे ये बताइए, सबसे पहले आपने मुझे बताया कि thousands of यंग लोगों को आप मेंटर करने की कोशिश करते हैं, और आप एडवाइजर्स मेंटर्स लाते हैं दुनिया भर से. आपका जो मिशन है, which says I am on a mission to make youth of India future ready, and you added after that when you were telling me industry ready. तो मुझे इसके बारे में थोड़ा सा बताइए कि आप फ्यूचर रेडी और इंडस्ट्री रेडी का क्या मतलब होता है.
करेक्ट. सो हमने ऐसे इसको सोचा है कि दैट द फ्यूचर रेडी इज समथिंग आई वुड डिवाइड इनटू कपल ऑफ पार्ट्स टू दैट स्टेटमेंट. सो व्हेन यू आर एबल टू सी योर फ्यूचर where you want to go, is that something which you want to achieve, then it means you are having clear thoughts what you want to do. You have clarity what you want to do for, what you want to go for. The youth in my stage also, even now, the clarity is missing. Rather, so many options and information is available, the confusion is more. So the idea was to build something which make people understand that what will happen in future, and how do I prepare myself for a future. What will happen, nobody knows. But what is that I will something which I will make for myself as a destination or as a journey. So the future ready, when you talk about, it has certain aspect to it. For example, people doesn't have life skills. Some of them are struggling with the life skill, that how to manage success, right, once you become successful, how to handle failures when they come across to you. Many people are not successful because they couldn't handle their failures, and failures are part of success. So that is also problem. So life skills we talk about in future ready, so that anybody is ready to face any obstacles and challenges, and they become clear what they want to do. So these two aspects we cover first. Second thing is very important. If you see, the World Economic Forum says these are the skills which are required for 2025, 2030 type, where everybody should have critical thinking, creative thinking, analytical skill, team coordination, etc. So all those 15-20 skills are also required for you to be future ready. So that you are ready for future jobs. Correct. Right? Correct. The future jobs, the future employment, the future entrepreneurship, whatever you do in future is changing, right? Changing now. Right. Because if we don't prepare now, the future will not be good for us, because we were not ready when it was coming up. Very so that is the second aspect. Third aspect, which I told you, is industry ready, to mix it, that okay, whatever industry I'm going through, where that industry is going to be after some time, तब हम क्या करेंगे. तो ultimately हमें उस इंडस्ट्री का भी पता होना चाहिए. So that is also we added, so that it becomes kind of package of being industry and future ready, so that you are able to achieve your personal and professional goals in life as a youth.
पर मुझे एक चीज और बताइए कि ये फ्यूचर रेडी, इंडस्ट्री रेडी, एक तो नॉलेज बेस है, टेक्नोलॉजी है, आपने वर्ल्ड इकोनॉमिक फोरम के बारे में बताया, पर जैसे अगर आपने अपना एग्जांपल शेयर किया पन्ना से, and how you went through your own self development and self education, mentoring का एक भाग ये भी होगा ना कि how do people from different cultures adjust to a different style of life जो कि जिसमें वो लोग जा रहे हैं.
बिल्कुल. I was saying, अगर आप उसे again I will take you to the skill required, जिसमें हम बोलते हैं वर्किंग इन ए टीम और कोऑर्डिनेशन. वो क्या है? क्योंकि हमारी प्रॉब्लम ये है कि अगर हम एज ए इंडिविजुअल साइलोज में काम करेंगे, तो obviously we will not be able to achieve those results which are required. तो mentoring के part में the mentors and coaches also help individual to come up and work in a team.
Okay.
They help them to understand how to work in a team. If you are not able to work in a team, then there will be a challenge in your growth, because then you become silos. And now even after pandemic, few more things added. Working in a team remotely.
Bilkul.
So that is also another aspect to it, because when you are in physical, then you have different kind of style of working and all. But now you need to stand out very clearly for your work, despite you're sitting at home. So that is also a bit of a challenge. So all these mentors and coaches help, obviously, as individuals to come out with their personal and which is life skill and industry skill, both.
Amazing. So, for our viewers and listeners, Ashish, please share maybe one or two interesting anecdotes or examples of people who have been mentored by you and who have, grown something very significant in the world.
Yeah, I'm saying, to be honest, in my profession, when I was leading thousands of people team and maybe a few hundred of people of team very closely, at least I can say that more than 2,000 plus people who have worked with me very closely and are in part of most of the good companies in the world, or they are doing into entrepreneurship kind of a scenarios. People have come from similar kind of backgrounds and they have grown because they have been mentored by me, or I've also, from my mentor, I've done in the same way. So when you talk about any specific story, I don't recall right now, but what I can say is that people have come from various difficult situations. I'll tell you, in one of the scenario, which is close to my heart, is the person who came from, I would say tier 4 kind of a, village, and joined the company, and he had no skills. He just came in Delhi through somebody he was introduced. He was very tough situation at home. He didn't have any finances, no skills, nothing. He was asking for a job, and कि कुछ दे दीजिए sir, कहीं लगवा दीजिए type, and that person came and okay fine, we offer him, okay fine, चलो शुरू करते हैं, कुछ करते हैं, and then I made him learn few skills etc. आप बिलीव नहीं करेंगे कि जो एक राइटिंग, जो एक सेक्रेटरीट राइटिंग स्किल होता है, जहाँ वो फाइलें भरता था करता था, वहां से लेके he has reached to a situation where he is now one of the great architect of IoT in one of the great company MNCs in the world. So many stories are like that, who has transformed. In one of the guy in my company who used to be a assistant help desk kind of a thing, okay, good morning, this and that. From there, moved to a technology leadership role completely and leading hundreds of people. Amazing. In the life. So this is how I'm missing several stories. I'm missing there.
तो मुझे let us talk now about mentors. हमने mentee की तो काफी बात करी है. Mentors, आपने मुझे बताया कि दुनिया भर से अब आपके पास mentors आ रहे हैं.
जी.
तो मुझे ये बताइए कि आप mentors को select कैसे करते हैं और उनको असेस कैसे करते हैं?
तो इसका आशुतोष बड़ा प्रोसेस है, व्हाट वी फॉलो, उनको 6 स्टेप बोलते हैं. तो 6 स्टेप में हम क्या करते हैं, पहले तो लोग अप्लाई करते हैं. और मजे की बात ये है आशुतोष जी की अभी तक हमने मेंटर को ऑनबोर्ड करने के लिए कोई कैंपेन नहीं चलाया.
अच्छा.
और हमारे पास एनफ मेंटर्स अप्लाई करते हैं. Because we wanted people who want to really give it themselves. They are interested. All of them are pretty good. Only thing we see that, okay, what kind of mentees we have and what kind of technologies or what kind of areas we want to mentor. So हम उसके से पैनल सब लोग अच्छे हैं, but ultimately हम उसमें से filter out करते हैं कि हमें क्या चाहिए अपने मार्केट के लिए. तो उसमें एक पैनल है जो रिव्यू करता है प्रोफाइल्स को, और उसके बाद हम उनके कुछ टेस्टिमोनियल्स भी मांगते हैं, हम उनके साथ बात भी करते हैं और डिस्कशंस करते हैं. उसके बाद फिर हम उनको अपने टर्म्स बताते हैं, एंड देन हम उनको वो लीगल टर्म्स भी होती हैं जो कि लीगल साइन करना पड़ता है, तो वो हम शेयर करते हैं. उसके बाद हम उनको ऑनबोर्ड करते हैं, एंड ऑब्वियसली उस टर्म्स में हम मोनेटाइजेशन मॉडल भी होते हैं, फ्री भी होता है, सब कुछ होता है, दैट वी ऑफर. सो सिलेक्शन प्रोसेस वेरी क्लियर. that we see the demand, we see the supply, and then we see the skill, what is there. Because remember, sir, that I have an experience does not mean I can also be a good mentor.
Absolutely right.
So that is something which we want to. So where my experience can be used better way, that is what I try and prefer that. हम लोगों को एक फ्री लाइव सेशंस के लिए इनवाइट भी करते हैं, हम मेंटर टॉक्स के लिए इनवाइट करते हैं कि ठीक है अभी फाइनल नहीं किया बट हम उनको बोलते हैं आइए हमारे प्लेटफॉर्म पे टॉक करें, टॉक अबाउट व्हाट यू आर डूइंग एटसेट्रा. सो उससे क्या होता है, देन वी आल्सो कम टू नो अबाउट अ पर्सन एंड देन एट द एंड ऑफ इट वी आस्क देम टू बी ऑन बोर्ड.
और फिर उसके बाद अब मैच करते हो मेंटर और मेंटी को.
हाँ, दैट इज एल्गोरिथम. So ultimately टेक्नोलॉजी तो यूज करना है, राइट. सो हम आज की डेट में mentees अपने इंटरेस्ट उनके इंटरेस्ट कैप्चर करते हैं, फिर उसके बाद हम अपने एल्गो से उसको मैच भी करते हैं. बहुत सारा कुछ मैनुअल भी होता है आज की डेट में, बट अल्टीमेटली इट्स अ पेटेंटेड प्लेटफॉर्म. हमने एल्गोज अपने पेटेंट भी करे हैं ऑस्ट्रेलिया से भी, में वी गॉट अ ग्रांट पेटेंट आल्सो एंड वी आर बिल्डिंग दैट फर्दर. So a lot of AI assisted mentorship will also come on the same platform, where there would be a mentor physically as well as there will be a AI assistance to it. So this is all part and parcel.
Amazing. और एक question और mentors की तरफ से कि how do you hold mentors accountable? आपको how does the mentee get the value that she or he is looking for from the mentor?
The main thing, Ashutosh, is that we have some lead mentors who have helped us to create the processes, right? Like JP or like other people who has helped us to create that process, strong process that helps to conduct in a mentorship session in a particular way. So that particular way ensures that there is accountability at both the side, and there is a follow up after that is also built in. पहले जब हमने शुरू किया था तो it was like 1 call, 2 call, chat with the mentor, etc. But now even it is long term. We started offering now 3 months mentorship package, 6 month mentorship package, 1 year mentorship package, where you can engage with the mentor for a whole year on certain areas. So we are giving those kind of things now, which makes accountable, and the feedback system, the rating system, that also will come. So it's not about only mentor, it's about both. Mentee should also be good enough to work with mentors. If he's not getting value, he's not doing hard work, then we rather say, okay, boss, if you're not able to cope up, then let's come back when you have time. So it's very simple that both way. So mentor also have to give the feedback of a mentee, and mentee also will give a feedback of the mentor, and that is the accountability, and the process adding will bring the accountability in the system.
Very interesting. So my next question is based on the hundreds or thousands of people who are now working, mentees who are coming to your platform, what are some of the common challenges or issues you have seen the youth of India want?
Absolutely, it's a very good question, Ashutosh. I mean saying, and that's the core of it. I will tell you that, as I said, the confusion to clarity. That is our job. That they are confused and bring them to clarity. Now, why are they confused? They're confused because of several reasons. One, the too much of information, too many options. One. Second is also there. The issue is the employability. So either the student or professional will go through an employability route if he's a student, or he will choose an entrepreneurship route. It can be freelancing or entrepreneurship or anything else, right? So our job is that to make them more employable. Their issue is they are doing degrees, finishing colleges, but they don't know how to get the job. Or even if the campus is happening, they are not getting selected because what company is looking for, they don't know what he's talking about.
Correct.
So especially in tier 2, 3, where the exposure is also not there. So वहां पे तो बहुत ज्यादा प्रॉब्लम है. अब कोई आता है कंपनी में और बोलता है कि ओके सर, we have a job for a particular role. Now that role name they have heard first time. Operation executive. What is to be done? I don't know what is to be done by operation executive. So what we are trying to build in the world, we are mentoring them we are telling about all these roles and profiles. How the company में क्या काम करना होता है, ऑपरेशनल एग्जीक्यूटिव क्या करता है, प्रोडक्ट मैनेजर क्या करता है, कैसे स्ट्रक्चर होता है. तो अल्टीमेटली जब आप मेंटर होंगे तो आपको पता होगा कि ये कौन से रोल्स है, फिर उनमें से आपको चूज करके टारगेट करेंगे, प्रिपेयर करेंगे. तो उनके गैप्स ये हैं कि उनको पता नहीं, एक्सपोजर नहीं है. तो दैट इज वन थिंग विच भी जनरली कॉमन में हमको होता है. लाइक वन ऑफ द मेंटी इन अ लाइव सेशन वी वर टॉकिंग अबाउट, तो एक बड़ा क्वेश्चन आया, तो वो मेरे को बहुत टच कर गया. सर, ऑफिस में काम क्या करना होता है?
अच्छा.
So that is something you can imagine, right? That's the state we are in. Let's not talk about all tier 1 and all, but this is how it is. And the maximum crowd भी unemployment जिसकी बात करते हैं वो तो वही है ना, हमें उनको लाना है ऊपर. So that is something which they face lot of problems. And एक तो ये इनका common challenge है employability. अगर कुछ काम भी करना चाहते हैं अपना, तो उसमें भी उनको कंफ्यूजन है, कहाँ से शुरू करें, कैसे शुरू करें, पैसा नहीं है मेरे पास तो काम कैसे करें. You know, all those things are common which are there at that stage. Professional के केस में is different. कि जॉब नहीं मिल रहा था, जो जॉब मिला ले लिया, अब now I'm not happy. ये क्या हो रहा है मेरे साथ, तुमको समझ में नहीं आ रहा है, राइट? ग्रोथ का प्रॉब्लम है, एक्सेलरेशन का प्रॉब्लम है, पॉलिटिक्स है, बॉस नहीं सुनते हैं, ये है वो है, वो 10 चीजें उनका प्रॉब्लम है, उनकी एस्पिरेशंस डिफरेंट है. If you see our master videos of these two, I'll share with you. So you will get to know these issues we have captured in that.
Very interesting. So मेरे पास एक क्वेश्चन और आपसे पूछ सकता हूँ. I only have time for one more. And that question is now about the mentoring जो आप करते हैं for the people from tier 3, tier 4 cities, and also for startups and entrepreneurs.
जी.
And हर एक इंडिविजुअल की मेंटरिंग जो होती है उसको कस्टमाइज करना पड़ता है.
जी, 1-to-1 में कस्टमाइज करना होता है, 1-to-many में कॉमन होता है.
अच्छा, तो आपके दोनों प्लेटफॉर्म्स हैं?
हाँ,
उसके बारे में थोड़ा बताएंगे?
हाँ, तो मेंटरिंग के कई सारे एस्पेक्ट हैं. तो हम लोग कहते हैं कि 1-to-1 में हम 1-to-many में हम टॉपिक्स लेते हैं, है ना. तो मेंटरशिप पैकेज होता है जिसमें हम टॉपिक्स लेते हैं. दैट हाउ टू ड्राफ्ट योर रिज्यूमे, वन टॉपिक. So you will get a content on that. How to become a product manager. I say how to become a business analyst. How to grow as a working professional in any industry. So these are the broad topics. Now, in which what happens, all those mentors who are part of those topic specialization comes and deliver the one-to-many. Anybody can attend that.
Okay.
Now, based on that, then certain people say, okay, my individual problem. So say, come and book your 101 class with a mentor. So with the same mentors, they can come with the same mentors. It's not that somebody come and just give gyans and then he's not available for 1-to-1. हम उनको नहीं करते, हम उनको ही लाते हैं जो 1-to-1 भी कर सकते. चाहे हफ्ते में आपके पास 2 घंटे हैं, आप 2 घंटे का अपॉइंटमेंट खोल के रखिए मेंटर का. That's it. Don't open for everything. Open for 2 hours. And then give those 2 hours जो somebody books it. ठीक है, तो वो 1-to-1 होता है. तो 2 ऑप्शन हो गए. तीसरा ऑप्शन होता है रिकॉर्डेड. एक प्रोग्राम है, कोर्स बना दिया, उस कोर्स में एक रिकॉर्डेड है, रिकॉर्डेड के सब तो रिकॉर्डेड भी है, लाइव भी है, और फिर 1-to-1. तो ये अल्टीमेटली द होल इकोसिस्टम ऑफ दैट. आई वुड जस्ट ऑल्सो लाइक टू ऐड इसमें, इफ टाइम परमिट, कि मेंटरिंग के बाद नीड क्या है. नीड से भी तो मैप करना है. तो स्टूडेंट नीड्स एम्प्लॉयबिलिटी, तो हमने जॉब पोर्टल्स को भी इंटीग्रेट करना शुरू कर दिया.
अच्छा.
के साथ आप प्रोफेशनल को ग्रोथ चाहिए, तो कोर्सेज के साथ भी पोर्टल्स के इंटीग्रेशन शुरू कर दिया. कंपनीज को भी ऑन बोर्ड करना शुरू कर दिया, कंपनीज के मेंटर्स को बुलाना शुरू कर दिया. यू नीड स्किल, कम हियर. So that is something we are building the entire ecosystem of mentorship, which is mapped with the need. That's the startup idea.
Amazing. Ashish, on that note, we have to stop, but
sure.
Thank you so much. It has been such a privilege speaking to you. Thank you for talking to me about your personal journey. Thank you for talking to me about the incredible work that you're doing in bringing mentors and mentees together. And thank you for sharing such an amazing amount of wealth of experience that you have collected in making youth of India future ready and industry ready. Thank you and good luck.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ashutosh, for inviting me and making Youth of India future ready is our mission and industry ready is our mission. And we all want all of us to be part of it. It's a continuous journey. It is never going to be finished. I think so. We have to just make that happen every time.
That's right.
And that is what I am on the job. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for listening to the Brand Called You videocast and podcast, a platform that brings you knowledge, experience, and wisdom of hundreds of successful individuals from around the world. Do visit our website www.tbcy.in to watch and listen to the stories of many more individuals. You can also follow us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Just search for the Brand Called You.